Baker is trying hard to put his life and marriage back together, whilst Poncherello investigates a multi-million-dollar heist on Chips later at 8 p.m. But first, it's the Thamesmen.
Are those things real? Fantastic.
Ta-da! Hello.
Good.
How are you doing?
Good.
We survived the last video.
Oh my gosh. Dear me. I don't think that should ever see the light day. Hello everyone. My name is Alex. I'm very professional and I'm a San Franciscan Thamesman.
I'm George. I'm in Los Angeles something.
I decided we've got to sharpen the show up.
We got to get better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Decided we get more professional.
And how are we going to do that?
Don't know.
Suggestions below.
Yes. Yeah, suggestions below actually. How can we sharpen up? Because we basically we just stumble across making idiots of ourselves.
Well, maybe, but I don't know. It passes the time of day, doesn't it? If nothing else.
It does. It does.
Exactly. And we do find great music, and we've got a great community of people who follow us and who join in, and we have discussions, and we absolutely love it.
And I've got a great track today. Black Sabbath, War Pigs.
Now I saw that this is like an early version you've got. Now I love Black Sabbath. It was actually the first band I ever saw back
when
in
you
the
set the
day.
Afghan coat alight.
It was when we set the Afghan coat alight, yes, the Hammersmith Odeon. But that was by accident, and all is forgiven now.
Paris, Olympia Theatre, 1970. So it's going to be good. The original title of War Pigs was Walpurgis, dealing with the witch's Sabbath. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Walpurgis is sort of like Christmas for Satanists.
Pagan.
And to me, war was a big Satan, said bassist and lyricist Geezer Butler. It wasn't about politics or government or anything. It was about evil itself. So, as I was saying, generals gathered in their masses, just like witches at their black masses, to make an analogy. But when we brought it to the record company, they thought a wall of pigs sounded too satanic. And that's when we turned it into War Pigs. But we didn't change the lyrics because they already were finished.
Well, there you go.
So that's So Spinal Tap. They wrote a song about something completely different. Then they changed the name, but the lyrics still fitted.
That's true, isn't it?
Yeah.
By accident. But it's 1970, I'm always surprised by how long Black Sabbath were around. If that makes sense.
Yes. Now, and they toured themselves to shreds.
Right.
So when the album came out, it was a Paranoid album when it came out. It had been toured so extensively. The band are so fucking tight. Right. You hear them do on a couple of tracks. They do rhythm timing changes, and it's suddenly go at half speed. It's so hard to do, and they do it without breaking a sweat. Apparently, they went up and down the motorways in that van and just did absolute shitholes.
Well, they're kind of the Australia Aussie rock equivalent of doing the pub tour. So you were so tight that you tight to the dog's ass.
Yes, so, tighter than a Klamath High tide. So I'm thinking, is it Butler on drums?
It was Geezer Butler, Ward, and who's the drum? It was Tony Iommi was guitar, wasn't it? Ward, yeah.
Right. We'll just watch. I think they're going to be. I think they're going to be incredibly tight because this band, they were completely road conditioned.
Right. But on the other hand, they did like to party.
They did like to party.
Ozzy did, didn't he?
Apparently, Ozzy just would turn up with no shoes on or anything. It would just be a complete mess. But let's do this. It's going to be quite fascinating, I think. Early Sabbath live.
Exactly. All right. Well, count me in.
3, 2, 1, boom.
We're going to number now called War Pigs. It's a number of our new LP. Hope you like it. Thank you.
Jesus.
Generals gathered in their masses, just like witches at black masses. In the fields of bodies burning, as the war machine keeps turning. Evil minds that plot destruction, construction. Say, where you go, the war beats people know. Oh, Lord, yeah.
Love it. Wow.
Politicians hide themselves away. They only started their own war. Treating people just like boys and girls. Wait till the judgment day comes. Yeah.
Oh my God. Unbelievable. What a performance. Oh my God.
What a monster.
On the scene of beast appears, Sailor's falling at his knees. He sends out hero fire, cast the priest into the fire. Praise for all bad sinners, watch the meeting dead rats
God.
That was unbelievable.
Epic. Absolutely goddamn epic.
I think that was one of the best live videos we have seen on this channel.
I totally agree. Absolutely. And it was so raw.
Oh, but the drumming is Bill Ward. Bill Ward on the drums. Holy crap.
He didn't come across it on the album, on the record as so good. That was absolutely just mind-blowing drumming.
It was just relentless pounding of the drums.
Yeah, but how tight was that band as well? How tight?
Oh, fantastic. And just like, an Ozzy Osbourne, I mean, I think maybe we all seen Ozzy Osbourne in later years has become a caricature of Ozzy Osbourne sort of thing.
He was fantastic.
But to see him in the 70s when he is at his prime, when they're all at their prime,
I know. And also, I think it's early on because they've done that track because they were all really into it. You know what I mean? It's like Ozzy was really into that. It wasn't like played for the 3000th time. It was still fresh cut. Yeah. And they were really into it. But I was just blown away I'm blown away by the drums.
The drums and honestly, the recording of it, just that you could really feel that drum kit. You could feel the skins, the hi hat, the kick. It was a great for like a theatre in Paris in 1970. It was a freaking great recording.
I don't think the drums were mic'd up.
They were up to get that. I'm sure they were. They had to be. I think
one mic. It's just an absolute tour de force. And the bass playing was superb, and obviously the guitar and the riff. And it's such an interesting song how it's all pieced together and how they managed to resolve and get back up to where they were. And you're led down these little alleyways. I've always loved that song. I've always loved that song, and I don't know
appreciation
why.
For me, I think.
Yes, but I don't know why I like that song so much. I love the beginning a bit, down. I love all that, but it's just they play these little vignettes and they sew them all together and they weave around and get you back.
Yeah, and
it's a clever little song,
and it's powerful. It's a really powerful song, I think. And that was a great choice.
That's absolutely.
And a great version to see live,
best version I've ever seen live. Best version of Sabbath I've ever seen live.
Yeah, I think the best version of any Sabbath I've ever seen, and I've seen them live in person, and which was fantastic, but that was astounding.
It puts them up there with the greats when you see that.
Yeah, absolutely. No,
they
question.
are. No,
well, obviously they were.
No, what I was thinking, I would much rather see Sabbath in the prime than Zeppelin in the prime.
I don't know. I'd see both. I think. I reckon if
you had to choose one, because Sabbath have I know Zeppelin or whatever, and Stairway to Heaven. But I think just Sabbath for the raw energy and just like nothing, just raw energy. I think.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I mean, hard call to make though. But if you had that choice, but we don't. So bad luck.
Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen, stay with us. We've got another more Odds and Sods coming up. So if you want to like and subscribe, we're going to keep pulling music out like that, hopefully, because that really was a rare, amazing track.
That was so much fun. So good stuff. All right. Well, we'll keep doing it, and please like, subscribe, join the Patreon. See us.
See you on the next. See you on the next track. See what it is.
Yeah.
Bye. Boing.